Hello, this is Jay King, self-made millionaire, coming to you from MillionairePennyStocks.com. And I'd like to go over my trades today on Friday. It's April the 29th, 2016. I want you to know my psychology behind some of these trades. HUSA was a stock. I wasn't researching the company. I'm pretty much just trading price action. And so I didn't look at balance sheets. I didn't do a thorough synopsis of research of the company. But again, I'm just trading price action. This company opens up at 19 cents, 19.75, and I start to see the momentum increase. It starts to build up, and so I get in. Pretty much, I get in at about 27, 28 cents. About 10,000 shares on this particular trade, and this thing gapped up all the way to about 35 cents. I think I got in at around 25, 26 cents, somewhere around there. But I made about $600 on this trade. And the reason why is because I bought 10,000 shares right at, I believe it was right at about 25, 26 cents. And I sold right before it hit 35, I sold around 33, 34 cents because of the momentum. Because of the momentum, because the volume started to increase. Now normally, understand guys, I'm not just getting in this trade trying to make 5 to 6 to 7 cents. But I'm looking for a breakout. I'm hoping this thing could go up to about 50 cents to $1 to $2. But I saw that it started facing a lot of resistance. The key levels of resistance were right at 34, 35 cents. So I think I sold right at 33 or 34. And I just got out because I sensed the resistance levels. And so anytime you get into a stock like this that's in the 20 cents range, the 30 cents range, you need to have a plan of action before you get into the trade. My whole goal was really to make 5 or 10 cents, but I wanted the stock to break out even more. A lot of times when you see stocks at 10, 15, 20 cents, the potential of these stocks, kind of like PRGN broke out from 28 cents to 266 on the other day, the volume has to be a lot more. The volume is much more larger, then there's more of a potential a lot of times for a stock to actually break out like PRGN did the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that stock, but it was crazy. It's about a 600-700% gain, and then on the next day it broke out again about another $1.50 or $2. But what causes some of these things to happen is the influx of trades that are being made. A lot of people coming into these trades, entering into these trades, the volume increasing. Remember, we're trading price action, momentum, volatility, and volume. So I started to see the price action on this stock, and I started to see the momentum build. It wasn't a large spread opening up, but the reason why I jumped in is because of the momentum, and I began to see the volume increasing. So that was my psychology on this trade. Again, I was hoping I could get at least a 20, 30 cent spread, but 5 to 10 cents was good enough on 10,000 shares. And I mean between 5 and 7 cents, somewhere around there. So remember, like when you go into these trades and you're not buying a lot of shares, you're gonna have to be a little bit more patient. So if you're buying about 500 shares, you're going to have to wait for that 30 to 50 to 60 cent spread, because you're not going to make any money off of 500 shares and it just goes up 5 or 10 cents, because you're not going to even be able to cover your commissions, which are $9.99 or $7.99 depending on what broker you're using. So it's about what, $9.99 to buy, $9.99 to sell. So commissions can range anywhere between $15 and $20 per trade. And so you have to be very cognizant of that when you're trading, you need to have a plan going into trade. A lot of times when I don't buy that many shares, then I will hold onto the stock for a little longer, because I have I have less amount of shares that I purchased. So this gives me a time to kind of be patient and to give the stock time to maybe break out into new heights. The other trade that I made today on Friday, TVIX, was my logic was right on this particular trade. When I went into this trade, I waited for this trade to find resistance, and it found resistance at 403. But I've been watching this trade for the past 2 or 3 days, and I noticed that the lowest levels of support were around 315, and I missed the buy a couple of days ago at 315. I knew this stock was going to go back up based on the technical analysis charts, which you can look at the historical quotes. All of my trading today, I wasn't looking at any charts, but I've just been trading the numbers lately. And I got in on this trade. I didn't buy this trade today. I shorted this because it hit key levels of resistance I wish I would have shorted this around 401, 402, around $4, but I got in at 398, and I covered kind of early at about 390, 391, but I made about 140, $160 off of this particular trade. And guys, this was a very easy trade. I mean, one of the reasons I like when the market slows down or when the market finds support is because I'm able to get into these trades and exit out of these trades. And if I'm incorrect about the trade, then it's easier to minimize your risk. When you're looking at a trade like this is not a normal breakout. I mean, most companies, if you look at the historical quotes, this particular trade has a pattern of going up and going down. And if you look at it, it's about a 30 to 50 cent spread on its daily volatility. So I'm always looking for it to go up 30, 40, 50 cents. And once it finds resistance, I'm looking to short at the highest level of resistance. But once it goes down to the lowest level of support, which you can find the lowest level of support on a chart, or you can look at historical quotes and see the numbers, then I'm looking to enter into these trades. And so I identified this stock at 310, 315 a couple of days ago, and I got busy on another stock, I think PRGN, so I didn't buy this, so I missed the entry point at the lowest level of support. But today, I should have been a little bit more aggressive, but like I said, I understand in trading, you know, you're not gonna make all your money in one trade. So understand, guys, you're not gonna always have days where stocks go up $1, $2, $3. So you're gonna have to develop a plan. If you want to be patient and wait for stocks to really break out, then that's a wonderful strategy. But throughout the week, sometimes you're going to have to be patient because you're not going to always get those stocks that do like PRGN and go from 28 cents all the way up to almost $4. And so this is one of the reasons I developed a different strategy as it relates to trading, because I understood that you know, you really can't control the market, but you can increase your chances to become successful if you actually trade with a strategy. PRGN, my logic today on PRGN, I had to wait for this stock to find support because this stock has been ridiculous. It's been crazy. Many people have made money on this stock, but there are many traders that lost money because many newbie traders, many beginning traders are very, very anxious and emotional. When you see stocks going up, you're going to have to conquer your emotionalism, and you're going to have to conquer greed and just settle down. And so what I did was I just waited. The other day I got into this stock at 98 cents and I got out way too early at 107. And but today I dip bought this particular stock at 260, 261, and I sold it at about 270. And my whole logic concerning this trade, I was hoping it would go up a little bit higher, but I started to notice the key levels of resistance at 270, 271, 272. So I went on and sold this. But during the daytime, if you're looking to be an intraday day trader, get in and get out, I like trading around the times of 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock. A lot of times you can enter into trades if you understand your exit points, your entry points, and you look at support levels and resistance levels. You can make more of a logical decision if you enter into the market. Plus, it's easier to manage your risk when stocks find support or they hit key levels of resistance. This particular stock, I wouldn't trade this when it's going crazy, when it's, you know, going about 100 miles per hour. That's not wisdom as it relates to entering into a stock. You have to use discipline and strategy when you enter into a stock. And when the market slows down and it finds support, or you identify the key levels of resistance, then you make an informed decision. So congrats on several students. I had one pastor friend of mine. He made over $3 grand on this trade. He sold it, you know, kind of early at 199. But look here, you always want to be better safe than sorry. And it's going to happen a lot of times. You're going to sell stocks too early, but don't feel bad because these type of plays don't happen all the time. So be sure to lock in your profits. And let me see here. There's one more trade that I wanted to speak on, and I don't remember the actual trade. But again, TVIX was actually this particular trade. I'm sorry. Yeah, this was the one that I shorted. So yeah, shorting stock is something that I enjoy doing, and shorting stock is this is a stock where you can short and you can also buy. And so put TVIX on your radar. I look at these patterns. A lot of times I like to dip buy this stock when the volume is at 20 million, 30, 40, 50 million. Like right now, it would be more of a potential short. Let's see where it's at right now. See, it's still at $4. And so if you look at it, it's still at the high levels of resistance. I don't think it's going to break 403. I think it's going to eventually go back down. So I may end up shorting this again, actually. But again, this is Jay King, Self-Made Millionaire, coming to you from MillionairePennyStocks.com. I just wanted to give you a good video lesson this week on Friday. I want you to continue to stay motivated as it relates to the stock market. The reason you need to stay motivated is because you're not going to see these awesome plays every day. Some days they're going to be slow plays. The market is going to be slow. And some of the plays that you enter into may be slow. But you have to be patient. What do I mean by slow? Well, the stocks might not move or fluctuate as fast as you want to see it. And so remember, there are going to be plays every week. Even if they're not plays every week, one man said that's a very successful trader. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. And so you can practice your discipline, you can practice your rules, maybe read some good information about the stock market, because it's so important to continue to inform and educate yourself. Again, Jay King, Self-Made Millionaire. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you.